I give it all that I got will never stop. I give it all, straight to the top, will never stop. I give it all that I have, I let it be, cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it all. Yeah, all that I got, I give it everything. They lost the plot, they think I'm menacing. They wanna talk, but I ain't settling. Circle is tight, feeling like better rains. Whole lot of globe trotting, man, they don't know nada. Bro, gotta show something to me and go harder. So proper, nah, not that, we sure gotta give it all raw now, like Don Goddess. All that I got will never stop. I give it all, straight to the top, will never fly. I give it all, they want me rocked, I never block. Cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it all. What do you think when people look at me? 100 degrees tougher than Booker T. Couldn't agree more, but could it be? I think higher than them all. Truthfully, my pen fire and then some. A body addendum. Take this whole thing for ransom. Give it all I got for attention. Not a mention of life well lived, for instance. Give it all.
Live and free girls high school basketball comes your way from the Furnace, where Mansfield Christian, looking to extend on their winning streak, takes on the Hillsdale Lady Falcons. You can enjoy all the action live and free coming up next.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
We welcome you inside of our pregame show presented by our good friends over at Spherion Mid-Ohio. Non-league showdown here tonight inside of the Furnace. Mansfield Christian looking to take down the Lady Falcons of Hillsdale. I am Brian Skowronski, and you're going to be hearing from a lot of the Mansfield Christian media crew tonight. We'll tip things off, though, with Aiden Johnson here on the mic with me. And always a fun, entertaining place to take in a game. Anybody that's never been here inside the Furnace, just describe it to them and what this environment's all about.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense environment, and you know, we just get it going, and then once we start going, we just keep on going, and we get hype, and you know, it just gets intense for the opposing team because our student section is pretty good, and I haven't been to a lot of girls games, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty intense.
Tell you about the visitors so far on the season. Been riding the struggle bus here just a little bit. Chris Schenberger's squad, 2-10 so far on the year. Not a great team in terms of offense and haven't won on the road, but this is a team obviously looking to get on the right side of things and just got to stay together and play it one game at a time here.
Yeah, I think that as long as they just keep going and they just keep pushing, soon they'll be able to get what they want and they'll start winning some games here, hopefully in the second half of their season.
That's what every coach is always trying to look for, of course, is just trying to get better one day at a time. They do have Ms. Kennedy Fickus leading the way. She's had a pretty nice season despite the record. Over 7 points per game, leading rebounder on the team as well, and then creates a lot of offense out of her defense. 13 steals, second best on the unit.
Yeah, 13 steals is a lot of steals. Like, I feel like out of the season and how many games they've played, that's a decent amount of steals for one player to have. And then 42 rebounds is a lot, too, because it's not easy to be able to box out and get all those rebounds at a time.
Before we tell you more about Mansfield Christian and what the Flames have been doing so far this season, first, we'll honor America with the playing of our national anthem after a quick prayer here inside of the Furnace.
So one person sharpens
And with that, the table is set for some live and free girls high school hoops to tip off your work week. You've already learned about Hillsdale and what they've been up to so far this season, but for the Lady Flames, enjoying a really nice year. Got a win streak going, can be 7 in a row with a victory here tonight, and it's been almost an entire month since they've actually dropped a game, so playing with a ton of confidence, clearly.
Yeah, I feel like they've been doing really good lately, and not being on a 6-game win streak, that's pretty tough to do, but it's also very nice that they've done that. And throughout the school year, it's been pretty nice, and they've just been chilling.
You've been noticing the girls, maybe from the start of the year till now, just carrying themselves with a little bit more swag in the hallways and such?
Yeah, they've been a little bit more excited during school and stuff, and in the classroom, they've been more excited, and they talk about how they've been on a winning streak. I actually didn't even know that they were doing that good until like a week ago when somebody said it in class. But
one of the young ladies that's really been leading the charge, Miss Adele Kramer, now in her junior season. A heck of a rebounder, a nice shot blocker as well, and contributes too on offense when they need her to, over 6 points per game.
Yeah, no, 74 rebounds and halfway through the season is really tough to do, and that's just a lot of rebounds to get overall. And 6 points per game is a pretty good number to average, especially as playing as a post and getting all those rebounds and those blocks is pretty good.
And you see Adele around the hallways and such. She's just she's very tall, of course, but she's a very vocal kid. Like, you know if she's in the room.
Yeah, she's a very energetic and, as you said, vocal person. Like, when she's around, she's very energetic and she's kind. And, you know, she just does what she likes best.
Let's now dive into our keys to victory, presented by Spherion Mid-Ohio. For the Hillsdale Falcons to turn the corner and get a win here on the road, you have to be able to handle the pressure, especially after a make from Mansfield Christian, who like to get up and impress you. So that's obviously going to be a big key for them. And then extend possessions. If you can make this, you know, a really low-scoring game, I think they give themselves a better shot.
Yeah, I feel like if they're able to handle the pressure, because I feel like our Mansfield Christian Flames, they're very good at defense and very good at being able to pressure the ball a lot and being able to turn over the ball. And if they're not able to handle pressure, then they're not going to be able to extend the possessions throughout the game, and that's just going to bring them to a loss. But if they can do that, then it should have them in a pretty good position to win the game.
Starting lineups being announced now for the home team, the Lady Flames. And anytime John Mark Young is on the microphone, you know that it's just going to be a big ball of energy flowing here through the gym. Goes Brooklyn Ryder, just a freshman, and she's had big impacts. I think the leading scorer last time they were out.
Yeah, she's had a big impact on this and in soccer. She's done pretty good all around.
There's Riley Patrick, a junior in the starting lineup tonight, joined by Zy Davis, Brooklyn, and how about another freshman, Bella Young. So a lot of youth out here for Mansfield Christian.
Yeah, it's and there goes another freshman, Bailey. So most of our starters is comprised of a lot of freshmen and younger classmates and younger students.
And for the Lady Flames to get it done here at home, my keys to victory are just contest some shots. They're going to have the high advantage pretty much at every position on the floor. Make sure you're getting a hand in the face. And then off of a miss, just fill your lane and try to get some easy buckets.
Yeah, that's a pretty good strategy, and that would be a great key to win. Because if you're able to contest shots, then that will lead to a turnover onto the other side, and then they'll just be able to bring the ball back and hopefully in transition get a good bucket.
All right, that's going to do it for me and Aiden for now, as we'll bring in the game crew, and we'll hand it off to we got a senior and a junior, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll give it off to Hudson Stiegel
and Evan Hager.
Hello. Can't really see the game here. Hold on, let me get closer. Wait, okay, so Hudson, can you hear me?
Yep, I can.
Okay, cool. So can they hear what we're saying right now?
Yeah, you guys are live.
Okay. Hello, people. Me and Hudson Stiegel are live right now. So,
So we got the MCS Lady Flames versus the Hillsdale Girls.
All right, Hudson, lock in. All
right.
All right, let's lock in. All right, Zaire.
All right.
We'll have Hudson do play-by-play.
Okay, and you want me to color commentate?
A good finish by me.
Lock in, Hudson.
All right, I'm locked in. All right. We got the Lady Flames with an early press here against Hillsdale. Hillsdale breaking the press well, but is rejected by Bailey Nelson at the rim. Oh. We got Zaire Davis taking the ball up. She gives it to Bella Young. She drives, kicks it corner to Riley. Looks in, gives it to Brooklyn Ryder. Kicks it back to Zaire. Looks into the big Bailey Nelson. Trying to control the ball here. Goes up big and strong, and it is a foul. What do you think of that foul, Evan?
I think that was a smart foul. They can't just let her in there and get those easy buckets. So that was a good foul on Hillsdale.
I would have to agree.
They're gonna. She might be a problem for them because they are a little undersized.
First free throw is up, and it is good. One more shot for Bailey at the line here. It's up, and it is off back rim.
1 for 2.
Flames got a trap. Hillsdale breaks out of it.
Good full court.
Passes it up to number 1, Chloe Smith.
Hey.
Goes up for the layup.
Good bucket.
3-2 Flames right now. Zaire going to push the ball up the court, control the offense here. Seems to be running a play. Looks into Bailey. Bailey kicks it out. It is tipped. Grabbed by Bella Young. Looks back into the big. She goes up. Off rim. Gets her own rebound. Off rims again.
You got to make those.
Rebounded by number 11, Kennedy Ficketts. What do you think of this so far, Evan?
Well, considering the score is 3-2 and it's 2 minutes in, I'm not really sure quite yet. But I think both of these teams are good in different areas.
I would have to agree.
I think Hillsdale might be a little bit quicker, possibly from what I'm seeing, but we have we got the height on them by a little bit maybe.
Flames seem to be running a 2-2-1 press here.
Hey.
Ball knowledge.
Elite ball knowledge right there. I didn't even notice that.
They're looking for the trap, but it is broken. They got the trap in the corner where they want it, but it is left out to number 1, Chloe again. 10 puts up a shot. It is off. Flames fighting for it underneath. Flames get the rebound. Bella Young looks up.
Oh.
Zaire going to control the offense here. Looks out to Riley. Patrick. Looks corner. Looking back at that big Bailey Nelson. Puts it up.
Oh, you got to finish those.
Agreed, Evan Hager.
I mean, that was a good look. They're finding her in there.
We're going to look at a replay here. Seems to be double dribble from Hillsdale. Riley going to inbounds it here, taps the ball, looks for Bailey. 3 is up. Bang! Bang!
Good shot.
3 is up, and it is good. Bailey Nelson.
She's got all 6 points for the Flames right now.
Oh, intercepted by Riley Patrick. She's driving down the lane. Lays it up with the left. Timeout, Hillsdale. Flames come bumping to start the game. Hillsdale's going to talk it over here. We got Riley with the tough left-handed layup.
Nice.
Bang! Got some tunes going down in the furnace right now.
The Hillsdale coach seems to be a little upset with them at the current moment.
Yep.
After letting up another turnover to a quick transition bucket.
That 3 from Bailey Nelson just led the momentum to Riley's steal and left-handed finish, leading to the timeout from the Hillsdale Falcons.
Hey. So,
Evan,
Hudson, what do you think about this game so far?
I think it's going to be an entertaining matchup. Flames seem to have one strategy in mind, and it is get it to their big
Bailey Nelson.
Big Bailey Nelson, number 33. Larry Bird's number. Ball knowledge.
That is ball knowledge.
Flames don't get the trap this time. Looking middle. Falcons. Chloe going to put up a corner 3. Corner 3.
Corner 3. That was a brick, though. That's all right. That was a great look.
Riley going to push the ball up.
Oh, good crossover.
Handles from Ricker.
Might have been a travel
Looks into
right
their
there.
big like they're playing.
Not.
Dalton. They're going to run that 2-2-1 press again. Going to try to feed it to that dead spot past half court.
Hillsdale does not seem to be good under the Mansfield Christian press.
Agreed. What do you think of this Hillsdale Falcons team so far?
Okay.
About 3 minutes into action.
I think, I don't know. They just don't seem very comfortable with the press. I mean, I feel like they might have some skill other than that, but like another one right there.
Tipped out of bounds by
They need
number
to handle
5,
that pressure a little
Zaire
better.
Davis.
Zaire-
I agree, Evan Hager.
Yeah.
All right, Hillsdale number 4, Allie Morgan, guard with the ball right now.
Nice. Man, they are really doing a good job at making them uncomfortable on offense and forcing turnovers.
Flames looking into. Oh,
They
what an
always
extra!
look inside. Wow.
Bang to the big Bailey Nelson. She's showing her strength down below.
Good ball movement right there by the
Yep.
Flames.
Fun fact: the Hillsdale Falcons only have one senior on their team right now.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Which one's that?
Number 42, Julia Walton.
Oh.
They have another senior, but she's out today. Rebound, Brooklyn Ryder. She's going to push the ball up the floor. She's going to try to slow things down here. They do have the lead. Looks to Zaire Davis. Looks
Bailey
to Bailey.
Nelson.
A little tough jumper.
Wow.
That's a bang.
She's
Bang!
cooking. She is cooking right now. I'm not going to lie. She has 10 points
Frying.
already.
Frying.
She's on pace for 40. She is cooking. Nice pull up from one. Just a little short.
Bailey is cooking. She's on track for 40 points so far. What do you think of her performance right now?
I think she's doing a good job. She's in the right spots all the time. And their offense is really good at getting her the ball. So, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Number 10
Number
on
10.
Hillsdale putting it up.
No good.
It is off. Flames just going to let it go out of bounds here. Hillsdale makes an effort to save it, but it is tipped out of bounds in the end. Shot up and no good by Emma Linder, a junior guard, number 10 for Hillsdale Falcons. Zaire Davis, number 5 for the Flames, taking the ball up here. Uh-oh.
Travel.
Got to make up her mind there.
Yep.
Am I right, Evan Hicker?
Yep. Okay, yeah. Just a little hesitant right there. Force a
She's going to work back to
turnover.
get the turnover again, but in the end, she ends up unsuccessful. Let's see if this
Nice.
press can stress these Hillsdale Lady Falcons out.
Good hustle from Riley. Couldn't get there in time.
They end up breaking the press, getting it into the corner. Number 4 brings it in, looks for their big, and it is tipped
Good
out of bounds by
defense.
Adele Kramer,
Yeah.
showing her blocking power there. What do you think?
Mansfield Christian.
That is her 10th
10th block this year.
Thank you, Evan Hager.
Yes, you're
10th
welcome.
block this year. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Hustle play by the Flames there to not let them get the ball in. Zaire Davis going to slow the tempo down here and push the ball up. Riley Patrick looking in for their
Looks like they're just
big.
running sort of like a 5-out for Mansfield Christian.
They're looking in for their
They're
bigs.
just kind of passing the ball around
Yep.
and seeing what works.
They seem to have a big, heavy offense here. Evan Hager.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to give a quick thanks to Josiah Sloisner
Hey.
on camera.
Can we just shout out Josiah Schleusner right now for running the camera? He's doing a great job. He did the camera during the soccer games for the Mansfield Christian boys this year a couple of times, and he did a good job. He's a good cameraman.
We're going to look at the replay here. Obviously a foul on the Flames here. They are playing physical. Lady Falcons going to inbound it to Allie Morgan here.
Wow.
Zaire's going to have lockup.
She's doing a good job on
defense.
defense.
Passes it to Chloe. They got
Travel.
it. And the corner, hesitant. Lady Flames are striking first and striking hard. No mercy.
No mercy. Playing very intense defense.
Zaire going to push the ball up here. Looks into that big Bailey Nelson.
Ooh, good move.
Puts it up and puts it down in the furnace.
Hey.
Yeah.
That was a good little shimmy in the post right there. Created some space, enough to put the layup in.
Falcons in. That is a 10-second violation from the Lady Falcons. What do you think of this game so far, Evan Hager?
I think that Mansfield Christian is doing a very good job on defense, which is turning into a lot of good offensive plays for them. They're just getting a lot of possessions on offense, and they're doing a good job at capitalizing on that.
Good take.
Just like that right
Good
there.
take. Good take from number 15 of the Flames. Oh,
Yep,
steal
there's
down
another
below.
one, layup.
Zaire up.
Oh, she's got to make that.
Just around the rim. Lady Falcons going to push it up here. They got to see if they can get something going here. Going to pull up
11.
jumper. Bang!
Oh, that's good.
Money in the bank
Just
for
the
the Lady Falcons.
That's just
They
the second
finally strike
basket.
again.
Yep. 16-4 right now.
I agree. Looking in, they got a duo big here, like Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley in the post. Adele gonna dribble,
And
put it
one.
up.
Where's the foul? I think there was some contact. Wow. Who was that on? Bailey.
Seemed
Foul
to be
on
on Bailey.
Bailey.
We're gonna see a replay here. Yeah, that's just pure strength push from Bailey. They're gonna keep that 2-2-1 press here for the Lady Flames. Subbing in for the Flames is Brooke Badgley, a junior guard for the Flames. Hillsdale going to see if they can do whatever they take to break this press. Definitely going to be a chat at halftime. Going to be on the whiteboard for this one. Am I right, Evan?
I don't know what that meant. Can you explain?
Okay.
Can you explain a little further on what that
Zaire
meant?
Davis up
and
and
one!
down! And one!
Come
We're
on.
counting that down.
And one for Zaire.
We're going to see a replay here, maybe. Zaire going up, and it's going down for a Lady Flames bucket, up 18-4 with the closing of the first quarter coming soon.
Oh,
misses the free
just
throw.
a little
Rebound,
to the
Evan.
right.
Evan
Good
over.
offensive board.
Yeah. Check that glass. So what I meant by the whiteboard is they're going to get on the whiteboard, and they're going to draw up plays on how to break this press.
Okay, yeah. Are you talking about Hillsdale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely would be a good suggestion on their part.
We're going to take a commercial break and be back with more Flames Hoops at the Furnace.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
And we're back. I am Hudson Michael Stiegel, and I am here with Evan Hager.
Full government name for Hudson. I didn't know Michael was your middle name.
Oh, it is.
Now I know. Oh,
All right. Flames
good
are gonna
penetration
swing
and
around.
kick.
Oh.
Another one right there.
Give it to
Give her
Bailey.
another one.
Give her another one. Why not?
Just a little
Why
far.
not let it fly? Little heat
Good-
check.
good
Gets the
offensive board.
board.
Foul.
Goes up and gets the foul. That's 2 shots for our Lady Flames. Bailey Nelson, number 33.
She needs another 10 points. Or she needs another 8 points. She's got 12 points right now, but she needs another 8 points in this quarter, and she'll already have 20 at the half.
I mean,
She's on pace for a really good game.
she's on pace
the-
for 48. I don't know why we're talking about 20,
Yeah.
Evan.
Okay. Good free throw.
Good free throws. Makes both of them. Content. Strong. Nice free throws. Forces another travel. Coaches have to be fuming right now.
If I'm the Hillsdale coach, I would be very upset right now at the
Looking corner.
The-
Adele gonna
the-
let it fly.
lack of ability to handle the pressure.
I would have to agree. Oh, we're getting physical in the furnace here. Blue ball under
Let's
the
see if
basket.
Hillsdale can turn it around right here, make it up the floor.
A good way to break this press. Look middle, look backside.
Nice.
Boom.
Nice.
There we go. Hillsdale going to drive it in, and it is tipped out of her hands. We
And
got Ricker going to take the
stolen.
ball up here, give it to their star point guard, Zaire Davis. Evan Hager, what are we thinking?
I'm thinking that this is a
I'm thinking
quick
Adele
start for
Kramer's
the-
about to fry these.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm thinking this is a quick start for Mansfield Christian in the second quarter, coming out strong like they did in the first.
Yep.
Getting to the basket, making good passes, playing good defense.
I would have to agree. Zaire going to try not to get a backcourt violation here. Adele with a good solid
Good
screen.
pass.
Oh. Going to
It's a
take the ball,
double dribble.
and that's a double dribble.
Good call, ref.
Rookie mix, yeah. Hillsdale going to inbounds the ball here. Got a 2-2-1 press still from the Lady Flames. They're going to try to put this ball game away early. What it seems it has already happened if they keep this defense and offense up.
Nice, good ball movement from Hillsdale to get the ball up the court. Tough floater by one, just a little short.
Rebounded by Bailey Nelson, and they're going to take the ball up. Zaire Davis nonchalantly comes back and gets the ball. Tipped out of bounds. So a little analysis now that we're a little bit into the second quarter. How do you think the outcome of this game is going to be for the Lady Flames and the Hillsdale Falcons?
Well, considering the score right now is 22-4, I would say that I would have to guess that MCS comes out on top, but you never know.
I've
You never
seen
know
some
in
crazy
basketball.
things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hudson, do you think the MCS
Oh, she's
Flames are
gonna
going to take
rip
the
it.
dub?
That's a bang.
Oh.
I've seen some crazy things. I've seen Evan Hager hit a three-pointer.
Bruh. That is not funny. That is an L joke. You get no run, bud. Have you seen the floor? Okay.
I've seen it on JV.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick timeout break here.
I'm kidding, Hudson. You're a great player.
I know.
Okay. Never mind. Okay, points this quarter is just 2 points for Mansfield Christian and 0 for Hillsdale in the first 2 minutes. So not as quite as aggressive as I thought it was going to be in the second quarter
And it
for
hasn't
both these teams.
Hasn't even been a bucket. It's just been free throws.
Yeah, it's just been free throws. And there's been 10 turnovers for Hillsdale already in this game. So that has been a very bad struggle for them.
It's just that 2-2-1 press, man. I'm
yeah,
telling you.
Yeah, and they're playing. Mansfield Christian's playing very quick. So if Hillsdale wants to come back from this at all, they need to really lock in on trying to beat that press and handle the pressure, not turn the ball over, take care of the basketball.
I'd have to agree. I hope the coach talks some strategy in here, and it looks like they're going to try to keep that ball moving up the court.
There's
and
another
not
one.
a good
There's
start to
11.
that. Zaire Davis going to go on the 1v1, and it's kicked out of bounds by the Lady Falcons. Don't know why
There's the
she's
12th.
shocked. We're going to watch our replay here. Yep, obviously
Off of
kicked
her
out
knee.
of number 4. Oh,
She's
Brooklyn
wide
Ryder
open.
going to rip it.
Boom.
Oh, in and outside of the basket.
Good offensive board.
Going to fight for it. If this is a jump ball, yep, it is the Lady Flames ball. Going to do another inbounds play here. Seems like the Flames are getting a lot out of these inbounds plays. A lot of opportunities because it seems like, they're in a 2-3. Zaire going to let one go. up and out of the basket. Travel, nope. Kept her pivot there. Lady Falcons going to bring the ball up.
Man,
Ooh, almost.
they are just really struggling to take care of the basketball right now.
I would have to agree.
Oh, would you? Would you have to agree?
Yes,
Okay.
I would have to agree.
Hudson, so what do you think of this game right now?
I think it started very entertaining, but I do think that the second quarter has been kind of disappointing to the fans. Lots of turnovers, lots of missed shots, lots of missed opportunities, but it looks like the Lady Flames are going to try to get rid of that. And one, and we got a 3-point opportunity for Zaire Davis at the line. What do you think of that, Evan Hager?
I think that was a good shot. Seemed to be open at first, but Hillsdale came in and fouled her on that shot. So that was a good play.
Want to give a thanks to Aiden Johnson, being our halftime, post-game, and interviewer. While she shoots some of these free throws.
Shout out Aiden Johnson. He's eating a pretzel with cinnamon and like icing right now. That looks really good.
She gets the bounce.
Shout out Aiden
That is
Johnson.
Zaire's third point of the game. Gonna put another one up.
Oh, no good on that one.
Just bounces out of the hoop. Gonna get one more opportunity here because it was a 3-point opportunity chance. That was fouled. Gonna put it up, and she's gonna put it in! Swish! Nothing but net. Keep the 2-1.
Nice.
Oh, they break
Good
it
job
well.
by Hillsdale.
She's gonna rip it.
Not the greatest shot selection.
Very close, though.
And Hillsdale still without a bucket this quarter.
They are not handling this press well. They seem to be getting shots off, but it's just not the shots they need.
All right, there's
but
one.
That's one.
Oh, no good.
Close shot, rebounded by Bella Young. Going to look up
Way to push the
to her
floor.
fellow guard, Zaire Davis.
And one.
Going to go
No
around
foul on
looking
that.
for a foul.
Wow.
And there is no foul for that.
There was definitely a lot of contact on both of those players.
Look at a replay here. Looks like
that was
Zaire
defensive.
is tripped there.
Yeah. I'm calling defensive if I'm a ref right there.
Shout out Josiah Schleusner, our cameraman.
Just another turnover. I think that might be 14 for Hillsdale, 15.
Looks like she might have gotten away with a travel there. Riley Patrick going to float one up there.
She had some space, just looked kind of awkward on the way up there.
Maybe
that was a good
hit
shot
a
selection.
Little jump shot, went right up, followed through Evan Hager.
Yep, you got to follow through.
Might have been a different outcome.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Going to have another inbounds. Hillsdale's going to stick with this 2-3. We're going to have Brooklyn Ryder. Doesn't get the shot she seemed to have wanted.
Oh, Hillsdale firing back
think
with a
they're
little
gonna-
defense.
Oh. Zaire Davis going to bring it in.
Whoa.
Hey,
Oh,
off the
she hit that.
glass.
Wow.
Off the glass. That was money.
That was money.
Cash. Cha-ching.
Another steal for the Flames.
Zaire going to slow things down here behind her.
Pull
Brooklyn
up for
three.
4. Oh, just a little long. And Hillsdale pushing the floor. Number 1. Some nice moves.
Nice
to get to
crossover.
the basket. Nice take.
So, whoa. My mic volume just went up in my headset. All right. Evan Hager.
It's a little loud in my ear, Hudson. Can you turn it down a little bit?
Yeah, let me just turn it down.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep, I got you.
Okay.
I just turned it down for you. What do you think now that we are just about halfway through the second? How do you think of these Hillsdale Lady Falcons? Not judging off the score, but how they've been playing.
Shoot. I think, like I said, I think that they need to handle the pressure a little better. I don't know if it's a lack of experience or if it's just like they aren't like, I don't know. I just think that they need to handle the pressure a little bit better. But I think they are an athletic team. They are quick.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. This press is just eating them up.
The press is eating them up. And
Bailey Nelson
stuff
going
like
to go
that
up.
is too.
Am I even shocked at this point?
Am
I even shocked at this point? 16th point.
16
Not
points.
even close to halftime from the second. Well, it is actually close to halftime. But still. She is performing well at the furnace right now. One going to go up, and it is way off from the hoop. Looks like a jump ball, and it's going to be long to the Lady Falcons.
So, Hudson, what do you think about this game right now? How do you think about the Hillsdale Falcons? Do you think they're good?
I mean,
Hudson, you there?
Yep, I am here. I think these.
Oh, the headset. Wait, sorry guys. We were having some technical difficulties with the headset. It keeps going in and out.
Sorry. Yeah, I just asked this question like 2 minutes ago, but
Not even, bro.
I think Lady Falcons, they're hustling, they're athletic. It's just this press is eating them alive.
Yeah.
Even though the Flames aren't succeeding on the opportunities every time, they're just having more. I think the Falcons gotta, if you take the punch, you gotta give it right back.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that you just gotta go right back in a 2-2-1 press, use their own strat. Seems like the coach is drawing something up here. So
I think that.
I'm just saying we might see a different Lady Falcons ball team after this half.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that.
I mean, we could. You never know. You never know what can happen. You never know.
Yeah, we never know.
All right, guys.
All right, let's lock in your
Hillsdale
guard.
could be just a little bit more aggressive on defense as well. I know that their offense is struggling because of Mansfield Christian.
Close 3-ball.
But
yeah,
they're getting way too many open looks in the post and from the 3-point line. Just should be a little bit more alert. There's a block.
Let me just reflect on that after
Good
Zaire gets
pull-up
this
by
bucket.
Zaire.
Bang!
That was a
Jump
great
shot
pull-up.
from Zaire.
Stopped on a dime.
Let me reflect on that, though. Looks like there's going to be a
way to
jump
dive
ball.
on the floor.
I think a big issue that this ball team is having is they can break the press. They can break it a good 1 out of 3 times. I'm just saying that. But what I think the issue is here is once they break said press, they just get too out of control. Like, once you get the ball a good ways past half court, you're good.
I'd have to agree.
You don't got to worry about it because they're just in a zone because they're in a 2-2-1.
Yeah,
so they're probably going to be in a 2-3.
I would have to agree.
Bailey going to use her size here.
Oh, no foul on that.
You have to agree?
I would have to agree.
So
I would think that whenever Hillsdale makes it up the floor, the goal would be to not turn the ball over.
Yeah. I would say, like I said earlier, you get punched.
You got it.
You got to give it right back. Well,
okay.
Never mind. Don't do that. But
okay. Also, Hillsdale, they could be working on whenever they do get the ball up the floor. They gotta capitalize on the opportunity.
Nah, really. Grass is green. But I'd have to agree. It looks like
I'd have to agree that probably whenever Hillsdale is able to get the ball up the floor.
So, yeah, they just got to capitalize off of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, no, they don't have to capitalize. They have to score the basketball.
Get out. Good pass inside.
So
they're moving the ball well right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
that
a
was good ball
triangle
movement.
offense from Hillsdale.
Yeah.
Good
She's
look
gonna
from
put it
4.
up, and I think the chat in the locker room, and she's gonna put it up, and I think the chat in the locker room for the Falcons here, they gotta give it right back to them. They gotta go 2-2-1.
Yeah.
Or man press. They gotta go quick, fast, pressured. They can't just keep accepting and receiving these punches, because I think the Flames just hit them early because they seem to slow down here.
Yeah, Hillsdale is still scoreless in the second quarter. And you don't see that too often, just a completely scoreless quarter.
Allie Shoemaker
with a
travel
minute
right
20
here.
left. Let's see if they can get one in before the half. That would, I feel like, help them out just a little bit. You know, just see something fall. Maybe the ball starts going in a little bit more after something falls. But
Yeah, this is unusual behavior that I've seen out of this team before.
I've never watched Hillsdale play, but from what I'm just saying, like, as a basketball player, you gotta
Zaire with an athletic
watch the ball
setup
go
goes
through the
up.
hoop, and no good.
Rebounded by
Good offensive board by Riley.
and it's in. That's just the hustle play that we need from these Lady Flames. Because it seems like they struck early. They went up like 22-4. Oh,
wow,
another play.
Another strip.
Oh, and they're going to call the foul on Hillsdale. Zaire gets the hustle play.
They call it on
Seem to
Hillsdale?
get a rhythm.
They
Yes,
did
they
call it on Hillsdale.
But like I was saying, Flames seem to just punch them in their mouth early. Like, they seem to hit them hard earlier.
Right, they did.
They've had a
That
kind of
first quarter.
slower second half. I think if these Lady Falcons come out with a different ball game strategy, it's a whole different game. If their coach...
Now, Hudson, I'm curious on what you think that would be. What do you think that strategy should be?
I don't know how many times I have to say this, but a 2-2-1 press. Zaire, another steal. Goes
Another
up.
steal right to the basket.
Goes
and
in.
one.
And one. And one.
Wow.
Zaire showing her athleticism. Steal. Goes by. Layup.
That is her second and one of the game, if I am saying that correct.
Yeah.
I think it is. So she's doing a good job of getting to the basket off those good defensive plays.
Yep, I agree. Number
Allie
4.
Shoemaker checks into the game.
Number 4 on Hillsdale just seems gassed. I don't
Yeah.
think she's gotten a break this whole game.
I don't think so. Well, she is out now.
Zaire going to put it up.
And
no,
good.
bounces around.
Hillman.
Katie Hillman back up.
Oh, can't
just
get
like
it
her
to go.
brother Josh.
Yep. Her brother Josh is actually a pretty good baller. We know Josh. He's our friend, so. Shout out Josh Hillman. That's my guy.
He's sitting top bleacher on
Is
the
he?
lower low, ball cap, talking to his grandpa. Good man.
Good old Hillman.
So Zaire
Hillman.
going to bring it up
Just
again.
another
Up
easy transition
and in.
basket for the Flames.
Like,
And the score is now 36-4. And Zaire has 12 points.
speaking
And
of 12,
another
there's
one.
Another steal from
Another
Zaire.
one. It
She's
is
going to
too
go up.
easy out
and she's
here.
going to go in.
She has
I
14
am
points.
in awe.
I
That-
think she has 12 just in the second quarter, and she is eating them alive.
I think Hillsdale has more turnovers than they have, like, students at their school.
Okay, that was really out of pocket from Hudson Stiegel.
What? I didn't say that. Evan Hager did.
No, okay, that was an out of pocket comment, but I do understand what you're trying to say, and yes, they are not doing well at handling the pressure, and but you know, I'm curious to see what the coach has to say at halftime and how they come out and kind of combat the Flames defense in the second half. So, yeah, and that concludes the first half. We're gonna take a commercial break and be back with more Flames hoops at the Furnace.
I'm Hudson Stiegel.
And I'm Evan Hager.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring.
You're watching live and free Mansfield Christian basketball on a Mansfield Christian media production, thanks to our good friends at Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, locally owned financial planner that boasts the endorsement of national money expert Dave Ramsey and the team at Ramsey Solutions. Spherion Mid-Ohio is proud to support our local athletes. They know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Let's get to work. Mechanics Bank is Richland County's only independent community bank. Scout Construction Services, LLC. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout Construction for more information at 419-989-7240. Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows, and doors since 1970. And Mansfield Christian Schools. Experience the embrace of a learning community that cherishes your child's growth in spiritual and academic development at Mansfield Christian Schools. We'll be right back. Your halftime report coming up in about 1 minute. Stay right there.
It's the new flex. Ruthless. Ruthless. If you never risk it, then you'll never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. Yeah, the first step is showing up, hear them cheer. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. We're blowing up, hear them cheer. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. Ruthless, ruthless. Give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless.
It's halftime here inside of the furnace as we welcome you to the Spherion Mid-Ohio halftime report. I am Brian Skowronski, Aiden Johnson joining me now, and we talked pregame about some keys to victory, Aiden, and certainly felt like the Falcons would have to handle some pressure. So far, not going so well in that department. The Flames have done a great job in their full court press.
Yeah, I feel like the Falcons, they really, like, if they get it together, they might have a chance, but because they really need to handle the pressure on this side of the court before getting it over. But the Flames defense has been really well right now. Zaire Davis, she's gotten a lot of steals, and she's done a lot to get into transition and get a lot of those transition buckets for the Flames. And so she's been doing a lot for the team.
Yeah, 14 points for Zaire Davis. A lot of those coming in transition off of those steals, too, after the big opening start, too, for Bailey Nelson. Those two combining for the bulk majority of the points so far up to this point. Let's take a look at the halftime stats, and it's never a good thing to have as many turnovers as you have field goal attempts. Right now, that's what's going on for the Falcons.
Yeah, I feel like that's not a good thing whatsoever, because you just really can't have that many turnovers when you're playing the game of basketball, because turnovers just lead into a losing game. But hopefully they'll be able to come back out the second half. Come back out of halftime and just have a much better second half with less turnovers and more buckets.
And for the Flames, they have not shot it very well from outside, just 1 of 9 from beyond the arc, but 50% overall from the field. Pretty much at any level, if you're hitting half your shots, that's a pretty good night.
Yeah, that's a really good amount of shots to hit. 50% is good, because that means you're making most of your buckets that you're taking, and that just means that the Flames are doing pretty well. And 38-4, they're doing pretty good for themselves. Only to score 38 points in the first half, that's pretty good.
So, looking forward here to these next couple of quarters, your expectations for the Flames with this big lead, likely going to get some younger players in there. However, the starters you would expect to come out and start here in this third quarter. What do you want to see from them to really kind of take a stranglehold and put this thing kind of on the back burner before they exit?
From the younger players, or like just overall?
From the starters here from Mansfield Christian before they exit.
Before they go on the bench. I would love to just see them move the ball more and just get more open buckets like they've been doing, and like just create space and then just have a lot of shot opportunities to put up, and then hopefully just shut out the other team. Right.
And then for Hillsdale, turn it over one too many times. Actually, way more than that in that first half. Just had a lot of trouble handling that full court pressure. So I'm sure that was a big point of discussion in the halftime locker room. What's your expectation for what we should see from them here coming out to start the third?
Hopefully Hillsdale. I like how they're trying to just pass through the press, but I feel like they need to put the ball on the ground a little bit more and just use a little bit of dribble moves to get through the press and hopefully be able to break it and get to the other side of the court so that they can score.
Well, that will wrap up our Spherion Mid-Ohio halftime report. We'll hear from Aiden again at the end of the game. He'll also have your MVP interview. We'll now hand it back over to Hudson and Evan.
And we're back.
And we're back.
All right.
After a good talk over halftime, let's see if the Hillsdale Falcons can adjust. Left-handed hook off the front rim, rebounded by number 4, Brooklyn
Not
Ryder.
the greatest shot you want. Left-handed hook.
Zaire going to walk it up here. I would have to agree, Evan.
Calling, looks like she put up number 1 right there.
Zaire
Sort of
and
play.
Bailey seem to be a huge factor, having 30 out of 38 of their team's points.
Wow.
Zaire going to put up a corner 3.
No good. Just a little long. Hillsdale pushing the floor. 4 to the basket.
Bingo.
Oh,
Oh.
offensive foul on 4.
That charge.
Seemed to push off a little bit right there with her arm. Oh, got her.
Yep, little push-up. Got the charge there. Lady Flames putting their bodies on the line here to cap this game off, kind of shut this off. Let's see if they can have a good half again. Brooklyn Ryder off the right rim. Lady Falcons got to get some momentum coming. Am I right, Evan Hager?
Yes, you are right about that. They definitely do need some momentum. They need a bucket. They need a bucket. They need to see the ball go through the basket.
And we might
and
see that
hopefully we
right
see
here.
it right here.
Uh-oh.
Just another just good defensive play by the Flames.
I would
in
have to agree.
transition. L. Young and a little long. That's okay though. We're still up 38-4, and still Hillsdale has not scored since the first quarter.
They just need to see that ball go through the rim. Cut that lead down. Oh,
Double.
these turnovers, man.
Hillsdale seems to be very frustrated with their performance.
But they got to keep their heads high.
Yep.
Not lose hope.
Yep.
It's part of
Coming into this game with just one win. 2 wins. Sorry.
I'd have to agree with you. Hillsdale just got to see that ball go through that hoop. See if they can get something going here. Flames keeping a consistency, but Hillsdale turnover once again. I don't even know. It might not even be the Hillsdale offense. It might just be the uptight, close, pressed Lady Flames defense.
And Hillsdale now with their 19th turnover on that possession. So, I mean, you could just say the story of this game is just Mansfield Christian's
Three
ability
ball
to hit shots
Riley
like that when they're open
Patrick,
and
number
force
3
turnovers.
from deep.
Yep.
Giving them. Sorry, what were you saying? Got a little excited there.
No, that's good. Riley with a 3. I was just saying the story of this game is that Hillsdale.
We got a corner 3. Bang!
And that's
Number
their first
1,
bucket.
Chloe Smith cuts the lead. Like Chris Paul.
Hey, here we go. That's the first bucket since the first quarter right there. Good corner 3.
That might just give these Lady Falcons. I mean,
Some
if
hope
the
at
Flames.
And a
if-
little long.
If the Flames can do it in a half, who says the Falcons
Good
can't?
pass.
That might say that right there. Bailey Nelson, 18th bucket of the game.
Not 18th bucket. 18th
I meant 18th point. Sorry.
Wait, what would it be if it was an 18th bucket? That would be like, what's
Like
2 times
75?
18? Is that what it is? No, it's definitely not 75. It's like
80.
it's 36. That's what it is.
36. And she's I don't know. She's a sniper and a finisher.
Yeah.
She's a unicorn. She can do it all.
Yep. And Hillsdale with another bucket. So,
They're getting,
like I said, I think they're
getting the ball rolling. They're getting the snowball
Yep.
and building
Yep.
up there.
Yep.
Guys are going to
Getting
walk
that
the
ball
ball.
rolling.
No rush for the Lady Flames here.
And
Going to
good
swing
ball
it.
movement,
We got a corner
Bailey.
3.
They're all shooting a little just too far right now.
Yeah.
Their last couple misses have been just back iron. So maybe try rotating it into the paint again where they were doing better.
Okay. Falcons.
Wow.
Falcons.
They're starting to see it
They're-
fall now.
We got a timeout from the
From the
Flames.
Flames. They're not going to let this lead.
Yeah.
So Hillsdale in this quarter is actually leading them 7-5 this quarter. So coming out strong at the second half.
Yeah. I think they got 2 players who are really hooping for them. But
Yep.
Coach Rank and Coach Young, they're going to talk it over.
Number 1, which is who's number 1? Hudson. Oh, for Hillsdale.
Chloe Smith, a freshman
Yep,
guard, leading
and-
their scoring right
Yep,
now,
she has 5 points, and then number 11.
is a junior guard, Kennedy Fickles.
Yep, they have
Wait,
9 of Hillsdale's
Fickets.
11 right now. So
Kennedy Fix.
good job, Hudson.
We got a guest, Evan.
Hey,
Aiden Johnson.
Aiden Johnson, special guest. Say something. Shout out anybody you want.
I shout out Kamarion.
He shouts out Kamarion.
I shout out my girlfriend.
Bruh. Okay, guys, this guy Hudson does not have a girlfriend. He's capping.
All right. Hillsdale gonna, try to see if they can keep the ball rolling. Puts up
Air
a 3.
ball. sorry. That kind of, I did not mean to say it like that.
Awfully
Just a
rude
force
of
of
you.
habit. I know, I'm sorry. But number 4, that was a wide open shot. So that was a good shot selection on her part. Just a little far. She seems a little frustrated. It's okay. It's all right though. They're playing good the second half.
That's my mom.
What?
I was talking to my co-employee. Oh, they got a wide open bucket. Rejected by
Blocked by
Zaire.
James.
By Zaire Davis, showing her jumps in the paint when it is needed. Gonna slow this down after that energetic block. Got Josiah Sloisner on the camera.
Josiah, shout out to Joe again. I love Josiah Sloisner. I mean, that's
Zaire
my
corner
guy.
3.
No good. It's okay though. Good board by Hillsdale, and push the floor. Number 4 pushing the floor.
They're not gonna push
Giving
the
it
floor.
to
They're gonna
11.
dribble up the floor.
Oh, now that was a good idea. Had a little bit of a mismatch right there, but just overthrew it by a little bit out of bounds. So had the right idea.
Tell her I said
Wrong
you.
execution.
I would have to agree there.
Yep.
Do you want to commentate this play-by-play?
Sure. Zaire taking the ball up the floor.
She's dribbling
See
the
what
ball,
she
not
can do
taking.
with it. And she makes a nice pass to the wing.
Swinging
Some
around.
good
They're
ball
they're
movement.
liking that corner 3, even though it's not following.
Yep, they want to get it to that corner, and they are trying to pass the ball around the perimeter and see what they can do out there. Yeah. Hillsdale with a good steal. Now Hillsdale's defense is picking up, and I think that might be what is helping them on the offensive side a little
Number
bit.
1 going to
as
drive it, and
she
it's
gets
up, and
another
it is
bucket.
in for Hillsdale.
And now Hillsdale.
And we're going to have a timeout for
is-
Hillsdale.
Hillsdale's leading 9-5 this quarter. So
We might see the ball get running. I'm seeing an effort by these coaches. I'm seeing an effort by these Hillsdale coaches.
I would have to agree with that. The Hillsdale coaches, they whipped something up in the halftime locker room. They were whipping it up.
They weren't whipping, they were talking.
Okay, they were, bro.
Just stating the obvious. Josiah
This dude
Sloisner.
Hudson Stiegel.
This Josiah Sloisner helping on the cam. But, yeah, we're going to have a talk over here.
Joe, you want to shout somebody out? We let Aiden. Come here. Shout somebody out on the mic here.
I'd like to shout out my boy Aiden in the stands.
Bro.
How's it going, my boy?
Wait, Alb or Aiden Johnson? Oh, okay. Shout out Aiden Johnson.
He's sitting up there in the stands next to
I
my
love
mom.
Joe. Is he?
Yep, he's hugging my mom.
Oh, that's interesting. I do see that. He seems to be trying to spit some game at your mom up there. Is that what's happening?
I don't think so, but I think he's getting money from my mom.
Bro, this is not okay. You know, Aiden
Zaire Davis showing the wheels here.
Dude, Aiden kind of looks like Hudson. Would you say Aiden looks like Chopped Chin? Would you say he resembles Chopped Chin?
He is running through my head all day.
In between. Okay, good
Yeah,
ball movement.
I don't know. He reminds me of the mysterious toe tap.
From
Steal
Muzz?
from Hillsdale. They're going to go up
Number
on the
4 and one bucket.
And
Wow.
one.
Wow. They
Hillsdale
are cooking this
showing
quarter.
some heart here.
Wow. Good finish from 4. I mean,
11-4.
I mean, we're seeing a different team right now in Hillsdale. Like, if they were to play like this in that first half, this game would be a different game.
I
mean,
do have an analysis. MCS doesn't seem to be pressing. That 2-2-1
you're right.
is
Yep.
a game changer.
Yep, they were up by 30, and they said, you know, we're not going to press them anymore. We're going to give them some light, see what they can do.
Yeah.
But if they start coming back,
yeah.
then I'm sure that they're going to put it back in.
The ball is certainly rolling.
The ball is rolling. My guy, Hudson. Good comms.
And it is a swish from the Hillsdale Falcons. We got Brooke Badgley at the guard. I think it's the first time seeing her at PG today. They're running at seems to be 2-3.
That was definitely
or
a travel missed call by the ref.
Ricker
getting some pressure. Inside. Wow, good find. And Bailey.
That was a rare mistake.
Rare
from
mistake
Bailey
by
Milson.
Bailey today.
But she's going to hustle back and try to make it up on the other end side of things.
Yep. And then number 4 getting a little bit more aggressive. Good cut from number 1. Passes it to the other team.
By Brooklyn Ryder, a starter, only a freshman too. Just gonna show us
kind of just nobody's moving right now.
2-3. No one's gonna press her.
Run the clock.
They're gonna kind of do their own thing.
Yep.
Ricker gonna come in and draw the foul.
Draw the foul.
Draw
the foul. That was tough. Comment down below if you think that was tough. If you guys think that was tough and want to hear more, then tell Mr. Skowronski here to let us commentate again. Because we enjoy doing it. And Travel on number 4. She seems to be a little upset, like I said before, and maybe in her head a little bit. She getting subbed out. Number 10 subs in for number 4. Hudson, who's number 10?
Number 10 is a junior guard.
She's a junior guard?
Yes. And her name is Emma Linder.
Emma Linder. Okay, let's see if she can
let
also
it
get the ball
linder.
rolling here.
Yeah. That ball is rolling.
It is.
Building that snowball, as they would say.
The snowball is getting big for Hillsdale. It's getting bigger. Now, let's see if they can.
I think, and let's be honest here, Hillsdale outscoring Flames this quarter, too. They have 12 points.
They got 12. It is 12-5 this third quarter. I mean.
The Flames, I don't know if
the Flames are selling. Let's not sell here, Flames. Let's keep locked in. And, you know.
Locked in alien.
Let's lock in. That was
and
a double
that would
dribble.
be a double dribble.
Good call,
I don't know. This could turn around quick.
We'll see. I mean,
okay.
Like
I know.
I said, stranger things. Or
I've
like
seen
you said.
crazy things.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, stranger things have happened in life.
It is.
You never know.
It's only a 27-point game.
I mean,
Flames did that in a quarter, and
yeah,
Hillsdale's looking like prime Flames right now.
Dude, prime Flames.
They just gotta maybe if they give it back to them, get the press back.
Let's see if one can hit this shot. Yep,
Boom.
Swish.
Absolute swish.
Now, number 1, just a freshman again. She has 8 points. She's leading Hillsdale in all scoring right now.
Bailey getting the rebound. They're going to chuck one up here.
Travel?
Brooklyn Ryder. Oh, so close. Hits Alex Mayer banner.
Hits Alex Mayer's banner. We love Alex Mayer. He's a great player. And that's going to conclude the third quarter. The Hillsdale Falcons looking good. And we're going to take a commercial break and be right back with more Flames Hoops at the Furnace.
Thank you.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
This fourth quarter is money time.
I'm Hudson Stiegel,
and I'm
here
Evan Hager.
This fourth quarter is money time.
So, according to Brian Skowronski, the fourth quarter is money time, and I would have to
then we're gonna
agree.
show it here.
Oh, just a bit off. But for Hillsdale, it's time to make the money. You know, they need
by the
shots
top of
to
her
fall.
chin.
I'm not. What do you mean by that, Hudson? I'm not really sure
Just
what
like,
that is.
skin of her teeth. Top of her chin.
Okay. Okay.
Hillsdale, see if they can get the ball rolling again. Number 1, that freshman guard
Bailey Nelson
rejected.
with her,
We're going to see that speed from Zaire with the hand.
And
she's looking for the foul. Oh, seems like I got him poked in the eye.
That's like LeBron when he got poked in the eye and he just shot for the middle. Remember, he's seeing 3 hoops and he shot for the middle one.
I know, and he made it.
He made it, yeah. So let's see if she can make these free throws.
From these 5 hoops.
From these 5 hoops. Okay. And just a little short. I mean, the Flames, you know, although Hillsdale had a really nice third quarter, I mean, it's just going to be really tough to come back from this in one quarter. Yeah, shout out Evan Kibe. We love Evan Kibe. He's wearing a blue Carhartt shirt.
And she hits the second one. 15 points for Zaire Davis right now. She started off slow, but got that ball rolling.
Okay. Number 4 takes
a stumble. Fall guys. Play me. Hillsdale, watch out, Flames. 25-point game.
Hillsdale's hanging in there.
But I just don't think it'll be enough. It looks like the Flames are going to come out on top in the furnace. But you never know. I've seen crazier things.
Like what?
Like.
What are you talking?
Oh, rare miss from Bella Young.
Rare miss from Bella Young. She hasn't scored. She hasn't scored. That's okay, though. That is true. I mean, I'm sure she's shooting a good field goal percentage.
Shot. Lay me.
Hey, lay me. See, what you do is you buy the property in Egypt. And then they give you the property. Sorry, guys. We were talking about Hudson asked me about this property.
Bella Young, another rare miss.
Another rare miss from Bella Young. Good steal from Zaire.
Zaire showing that athletic.
I mean,
she's going to go
have
up.
like 8 steals this
Does
game.
the team play? Goes straight through Brooke's hands. Bella Young going to try to go up
miss.
again. Another rare miss. Evan going to take a sip of water here.
Good to clear my throat.
5:45 left in the fourth quarter.
21-44. Flames leading. And a brick from number 2.
Blaine Morrow in the crowd right now. Landon Cyphers too. Just some shout outs. Blaine Morrow.
Just some shout outs. Blaine Morrow and Landon Cyphers. We got the Mansfield Christian boys basketball team over there right now just chilling.
Cheering on the Lady Flames in this Monday evening.
And there's 5:18 left in the fourth period. 44-21. Number 4 is up to shoot.
1, 2, 3. Oh wait, never mind. Boom shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka. I have not heard that one in a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie.
Not sure what a hot minute is, but I do know what a minute is.
Okay. A hot
Brooklyn
minute.
Rider
A hot minute
take
just
her
means like
time
a
right
minute.
here.
That's
And
like
boo.
hot.
Yeah. Riley Patrick, number 3, jumped. No bucket for Brooklyn Rider. That
You know,
would have been her first bucket. I bet she is.
The men's basketball, Mansfield Christian Flames struggle with that too. We've had a lot of that this year, where we're stepping over and getting like lane violations. So
yeah,
that must be just a problem in high school in general, because I feel like I see that a lot.
Zaire Davis up with a layup, and that is her 17th point. Yeah, I'd have to agree. That starting senior guard, he's something for the men's basketball team.
Which
at
one?
MCS.
Which one?
His name rhymes with Evan Hager. No.
His name rhymes with Evan Hager. Okay. Who would that be? Who's
Lady
that?
Flames up. It's 46-21 right now. Halfway through the fourth.
And we're halfway through the fourth. 46-21. Good steal, man. I mean,
Getting on the
just
ground
the
to
whole
get
entire
that
game,
property
Mansfield
in
Christian.
Egypt.
I mean, good job. Hudson, bro, you need to lock in.
I am.
Zaire taking it up.
She's not taking. She's dribbling. Corner three.
Going to 3, no good. Good rebound by Hillsdale. Yeah.
Hillsdale.
I mean, foul.
I think that
good call, ref.
Sorry for all the Hillsdale fans listening, but I think it is over for Hillsdale. But it's not how you start; it's how you finish.
That's how you finish, exactly. And you know, Hillsdale's had a good finish. They've had a good second half overall. That first half, man, they just, they really did not do themselves anything to stay in this game. Number 4
puts it back up.
Good rebound and put back.
There was 4 points on that scoreboard for Hillsdale at halftime.
Now there's
23-point
23.
game.
Yep.
So
definitely a changed team, and I think that Mansfield Christian pressing off the gas, taking off the press, was really a helpful factor for Hillsdale.
Oh, the reverse layup from Bella Young.
Wow.
Hinga-ha.
That was a good move. That was a good bucket from Bella Young.
Zaire looks like she has 117 points. Look, it's kind of funny.
I'm confused.
Look at her stats. Looks like she has 117 points.
Why?
Oh wait, she just got subbed out. Never mind. Anywho, Lady Flames
I don't know.
gonna try to finish this strong, just like Hillsdale is trying their best to.
Good post entry and kick out.
Oh, we got Reese for 3.
And her first time in the game. Is she a freshman, Hudson?
She is, in fact, a freshman.
Number 2, she is a freshman and getting her first minutes of the night.
Good look.
Surprised she hasn't been in sooner, considering the score.
Adele Kramer.
And she's rushing the floor very well, getting to her spot.
Doesn't seem to see anyone called out that someone was coming to steal that from.
Adele Kramer just gets a little tripped up there, and
Riley Patrick, corner 3.
Riley Patrick, corner 3, a little far.
Reese gonna
Good
hustle,
rebound.
gets
wow,
it.
Good hustle play from number 2.
Passes it to Adele. She ends up with the 50-50 ball there. Adele gonna do a couple dribbles, look up top. Flames just looking to close this game out.
Allie Shoemaker.
Green!
That's her first points of the night right there.
I mean, that's why she's on this team.
Yep, she can shoot.
Come in, knock down, and hustle hard.
Yep. Good ball movement. Number 11 with the float, and just a little
Just
short.
off front rim. Freshman number 1.
Yep.
Huge potential, especially against this talented
Mansfield Christian basketball team.
Yeah. Coach going to call a timeout.
Yeah, number 1 just a
Even
freshman.
though it
and
seems
leading
gone
them.
in others' eyes, he still has hope. 26-point game.
Yep. He is still locked in. He's not going to let this up.
He's going to need a few threes. And by few, I mean a lot.
Yep.
We're going to have Josiah Sloisner.
I think they should sub Joe in. Joe would probably help them out a little bit. Even though he's good on the camera, but he's even better on the floor.
Evan Hager, though.
You'll hear it, Joe. Don't worry.
What? No. Got some tunes in the furnace?
I ain't worry about it
Right now.
You know, what's the name of this song, Hudson?
No clue. Worried about
I ain't worried about it?
Maybe.
Have you guys ever heard this one if you're watching live? It goes, I ain't worried about it. Ooh, 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 ooh.
LA Rams.
Yeah.
Who are they playing? They're losing.
Hey. If you guys are a football fan, Josiah Schloiser informed me that the Rams are up 10-0 versus the Vikings right now, which is kind of a shocker.
Gonna have Riley Patrick bring the ball up here. Nice kicks. Allie gonna look in again to the big. Again, a little triangle passing there. Back out to Allie. She's gonna get on the ground there.
Good hustle play.
Hillsdale gonna get it back.
Hillsdale comes out
Coach
with it.
just trying to put hope into these girls for the rest of the season. I know it's been a rough start, but there's still a lot more basketball games to play. They can really turn it around here, especially on the hustle they've been having in the second half.
Yeah.
And the passion from this coach.
Yep, this coach is very passionate. He's been very vocal to his players and just trying to lead them in just having a successful second half. And good cut from 11, good pass from 4, and nice bucket.
4, 11, and 8, and 24. This seemed to be a good. In years to come, it's going to be trouble for these lady basketball players. Whitaker going to look in, back out.
Allie
Shoemaker wanted that.
Gets hit in the face.
Gets hit in the face. Seems upset about that call.
And
Reese.
A good shot. Good open look.
That's a good
number
option.
2.
Good option. Flames trying to cap this game out.
And the Flames get the ball back.
Chop chin.
Yeah.
Tipped from the back. 24. Flames ball under the hoop. All right. Gonna have Haven here and using that pivot wisely. I'll say that much. Minute 16 left. Just saying, Evan Hager, you've been a good co-host.
You have too, Hudson. I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun to
I know.
commentate this game. You know, it hasn't felt like that long that we've been watching.
I know.
It's been fun.
It's been a blur.
It's all been a blur. And a brick from 15. 15 is Natalie Ricker. You know, she's had a good game. I really think that she's a very good hustle player from what I have seen. She's in the right spots. Number 1.
3-point from 1. Oh, just off. Rebound 14, back up. Rebound 24. We haven't seen the
Number 1, man.
We haven't seen this fight on this girl all game. Less than a minute remaining. Players are on the ground. It's getting physical in the furnace. It's starting to heat up.
It's starting to heat up in the furnace. This is why they call it the furnace. Because when it comes down to that last minute, it starts to turn up. The heat turns up.
Let me teach you a lesson, Noah.
I mean,
this is why they call it the furnace.
If you didn't know why they call it the furnace, now you know. Because in the last minute,
Allie
it starts to turn
Shoemaker
up a little
going to
bit.
show him why it's the Shoemaker way, and just off. Aiden Johnson has returned to talking to my mother for 2 periods.
Yeah, and getting money from her. Why are we doing that, Aiden Johnson? Care to explain?
You're looking like Chop Chin.
Ooh, good dish from 11.
42 up with the left.
That was
just
a good
off.
dish.
11 going to
11
fight back
and
for it. And 1.
Good bucket.
11
And it's
showing fight in these Hillsdale girls.
Kennedy Fickett.
Fickus. She's not just a number, she's a name.
Yep. That was a good comm, Hudson.
Yep.
Anyway, I think that bucket right there and that play just shows a lot about Hillsdale. Even though they had a rough first half, like the resilience in the last just minute alone, getting that and 1, fighting hard still shows a lot about this team and maybe what's to come for the future for them.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
3 ball.
And 14, 3 ball. No good.
Rebound again. These Lady Flames are having struggle
getting the ball. 4 seconds left.
They're going to hold it out here. And
that's going to do it.
Is game.
51-31. Mansfield Christian Flame come out on top versus the Hillsdale Falcons. And I'm Evan Hager.
And I'm Hudson Stiegel. And it has been a pleasure broadcasting for you guys today.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
Think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know.
And I'm here with the Mechanics Bank player of the game, Zaire Davis. And Zaire, we're just here to interview and ask you what did you think about that game, and what was your thoughts going through your head as you played the game?
I feel like as a team, we played good. We just need to focus in on our man defense and our 1-3-1. But other than that, we played good as a team. We communicated, and our defense was just phenomenal this game.
Yeah, and I feel like your defense especially, you were able to shuffle your feet side to side and be able to get the ball very easily. And you had a lot of steals into transitional buckets. How did you get those?
Just anticipation, just trying to think like a basketball player. Where would the next pass go?
Yeah. And how did you think your teammate Bailey Nelson did?
I think Bailey did amazing.
And there seemed like there's some type of chemistry between y'all. Is that how y'all play in practice in every single game?
Pretty much. It's just communication, and just as we get to know each other throughout the year and our past seasons, we just get closer and closer each game.
Yeah, and how do you feel about your guys' now 7-win streak? How do you think you guys are going to keep going on into the season?
I feel like as long as we communicate and play how we did tonight, other than the man defense, then we can continue winning.
Who's your guys' next game up on your schedule that you play?
Tree of Life, Saturday. Be here.
Oh, it's home? How do you think that game is going to go?
I feel like we should win as long as we like I said, communicate and just lock in. We should win.
Yeah. And is there any shout-outs that you want to give to anybody?
First, I'd like to thank God, because without him, I would not have any abilities whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank my family and any and everyone that screamed in the crowds, and my family at home that's watching, and just anyone that's cheered for me ever in my entire life.
All right. And that's going to be all. That's going to be all for today with Zaire Davis, the Mechanics Bank Player of the Game, and Mansfield Christian Media class here with Brian Skowronski. And thank you for joining us today.
Did you know that every parent in Ohio may now choose the right school for their child? Hi, I'm Dr. Cy Smith, Superintendent at Mansfield Christian School. Thanks to new legislation, all of Ohio's children are now eligible for a school voucher. No matter where you live, everyone qualifies, and 80% of Ohioans qualify for the full voucher amount. We are so excited for Christian families who can now align their child's education with their Christian values at a private school like Mansfield Christian. Give them the truth that they desperately want and need. Give them a Christian education. You can find out more information at mcsflames.org or call 419-756-5651.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can't move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know.
We return now with your post-game show presented by Spherion Mid-Ohio. Brian Skowronski back on the mic here with Aiden Johnson, and a nice win here for Mansfield Christian. You just talked to Zia Davis, the MVP. She brought up Bailey Nelson, and you guys talked about just how good and valuable those two were. But collectively as a team, really impressed with what we saw from Mansfield Christian. They took their foot off the gas in the second half. The game was already in hand, but in the first two quarters when they were going as hard as they could, they really dominated.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely went a lot harder in the first half than they did in the second half. And so that allowed the Falcons to catch up a little bit. But I'm sure that they weren't worried about the win and that they knew that they already had that in the bag.
Take a look at the final stats here of the evening. And for Mansfield Christian, shot a little bit better in the first half than they did in the second half. They turned it over a few more extra times too. But as we were just talking about, kind of already had the game in hand with the Falcons shooting woes in that first half. But really, you got to tip your cap to Hillsdale, sitting on 4 points, 0 of those coming in the second quarter, and they put up 27 in the second half. They competed really hard, and I felt like they never lost their confidence. They just kept playing their game.
Yeah, I feel like Hillsdale did really good at not giving up, and they just kept trying to push it to the end, and they kept trying to push back, and just they kept their foot on the gas the whole way through. And no matter what the score was, they didn't give up.
Always got to appreciate that anytime in athletics that you give it your all the entire game. So for the Falcons coming up next, they'll be back in action. They got to go on the road again. This will be their 6th consecutive road game. And as an athlete, you know it's always tough when you don't get that taste of home cooking for a while. I mean, it can eat at you a little bit, always being away from home.
Yeah, I feel like having that, you said 6 in a row away games?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of away games to have to play back to back. And it just takes you away from your home court, and it just offsets you because you have to adapt to the new environment every single time, and you don't have your own school there to back you up most of the time.
And on the flip side, Mansfield Christian, they're going to be right back here at home again. 9 wins for them. They can pick up their 10th on the season if they can knock off Tree of Life. And Zai seemed pretty confident going into that game too.
Yeah, she did seem very confident about their game on Saturday against Tree of Life. She seemed like they know that they have it in the bag and that they'll be able to compete and win pretty easily.
So there you have it, folks. Tonight's game now in the books. Do want to shout out everybody who made it happen, all of our valuable sponsors, Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, Spherion Mid-Ohio, Mechanics Bank, Scout Construction Services, Home and Kitchen Supply, and Mansfield Christian Schools. Aiden, go ahead, thank the entire staff tonight. We had a good crew.
Yeah, thanks to Hudson Stiegel, Evan Hager, and Josiah, all on what they did, commentating and doing the camera work. And just thank you to everybody to allow us to do this.
For Aiden Johnson, I'm Brian Skowronski saying so long from here inside the furnace. Lots of live streams going on this week on the OH Report. Keep it locked in here. We are the future of local sports. And last shout out, Georgia McFarland. Didn't give no love over here. Our stat lady extraordinaire as well. Tearing it up with the numbers. Thanks, Georgia.